While many students are busy enjoying their summer, some have headed back to the classroom to learn important leadership skills.
In a special summer edition of Assignment Education, Lisa Klein tells us about a La Crosse School District camp that offers a unique cultural experience.
16, 17, 18, 19.
These students aren't practicing for their next game of beach volleyball. They are actually counting down the days until they can use this game to teach leadership skills with teens living on a reservation in South Dakota.
The Youth Leadership Camp is a week-long camp that happens on the Pine Ridge Reservation for the communities of Kyle and Wambly. Our Health Science Academy students, as well as some of our instructors, put on the camp to build leadership skills in Lakota teens.
Go team go! Start!
The Health Science Academy students spent a day at Logan High School this month.
And round 3.
Working with a leadership expert, learning different activities to show how easy it can be to make judgments and to be judged.
When you're doing something, you're busy doing it, you don't realize other people are watching you or taking any kind of judgment. So we'll talk about what it means to be judged and how we shouldn't judge other people. Is there ever a time at school when you feel like you're being judged?
A life lesson that will help these students teach the focus of this year's camp to the Lakota teens.
This time we are going to be concentrating on 8 characteristics of a leader and developing strong character.
We want them to learn to be the person who is going to lift them back up instead of dig them down, so then they don't feel like they are discriminated against or aren't as equal.
This is the 5th year the La Crosse Health Science Academy students have made the trip to the Pine Ridge Reservation with the goal of developing a relationship and also teaching the Lakota teens that they have a voice in their own community.
What was shared with us from the Lakota tribal elders was that the importance of the teens to take interest in the Lakota culture, but also to have ownership in their own community.
Because you never know when someone's judging you. You never know.
At the same time, the La Crosse area teens come away with lessons of their own.
I hope to learn about their culture and what is important to them and how we take things for granted here and really understand. I think it'll help us understand ourselves too and figure out what is important to us.
The skills and the attitudes that our students come back with will then infiltrate into our own community as well. And so sometimes you need to go away a little bit to really appreciate what you do have here, and all of our students come back with a new appreciation with how can I help, how can I empower others in our own community.
What can we do as a leader to get people more involved?
In La Crosse, Lisa Klein, News 8.
Well, the Health Science Academy students left for the Pine Ridge Reservation in South Dakota yesterday. They will return on Sunday, but there are 2 additional camps this month.
Next week, 8 Lakota teens will return with the La Crosse group to take leadership classes at UW-La Crosse. And a second group of Health Science Academy students will return to the reservation the last week in July to work with elementary age students.